Today we're going to cover how to do a direct sample, also known as a tape lift. There are a couple different types of direct samples. One could be a swab, which we're not covering today, but we have a tape lift. Tape lift comes inside this container, which has a place to mark where you got the sample from. As well, this is an ID, again, marking where you got the sample and the number sample. In this particular case, this is very simple. You would just take and peel back the tape, and it has that handy little square. That handy little square is where they're going to view it under the microscope. Typically, when you take a tape lift, which could also be from a piece of tape, as long as it's clear tape, you'd pull back enough of the tape that's been exposed to the air, and you get rid of it. It's trash. Then you pull out another piece long enough to grab it and flip it like this, so now you have a handle. That way you're not touching the tape. Pull it out. And now you have the tape lift. The same thing that's here, only this is a little bit more advanced, or much more advanced, depending on how you want to look at it. Essentially, however, the area of concern, you're going to tape your finger on the outside and push it slightly against the surface. Now here, you can do the same thing here, and you don't need a lot of pressure. Pull the tape off, and all the mold that's going to be in an abundance will be on that piece of tape. And they'll take that tape, you can put it on the slide here, or the one that came with it. Take the piece of paper off the back, you slide that sample onto this glass slide, seal it, and what they'll do is they'll take that to the lab and they'll put it in a microscope, and they'll be able to identify the mold spores, or parts of mold spores, but enough to identify what is the mold of concern. And this would be a non-viable sample. If you wanted to do the same thing and make it viable, that's where the swab would be much more beneficial, because you can actually culture a swab sample, whereas you cannot culture a tape lift sample. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. The like button at the bottom will look